All right, I wanted to come up with a way to make student data binders easier and to get you your scores quicker so that you know where you're at when we start each unit. And I think I have achieved that. So I have put your names and everything in. We just need to get you onto the website. So what you need to do is go to your email, which, remember, you can hit this little dot and then you're going to select Gmail. And you're going to look for the email that says Haiku Learning. Click on that. And you're going to see an email that says you've been invited by me to join this class. And you're going to click this code. Do not delete the email because you're going to need this code here, but you're going to click this link and keep the email up because you'll need this code here. All right, some people will be lucky enough that their code will get put in for them. If it doesn't, you go back to the email and you copy this code and put it in. And then you're going to hit next. All right. Okay, you don't have a username or password yet, so you're going to go down here where it says register. So you're going to click register. It should have all of your information filled in. If for some reason I accidentally misspelled your name, feel free to fix it. Then you're going to create a username. Your username is going to be 21 and then your 3 initials. So mine would be NJM. That is your username. Your password is going to be the password that you normally use to log in. Okay, so your username is whatever the beginning of your email is. Password is what you would normally use to log in. Okay, you hit I agree to the terms, and then you're going to hit create account. And then you should be on this page. We're not really going to use this a whole lot except for, there's a lot of features, but we're just going to use this feature. You go to where it says assess, and then you select grades. Then there are some grades that will show up. This is the pre-test 4A is that test that you took on Tuesday. And so you can see if you're a 1, a 2, whatever. Let me put in a fake. All right. Okay. So here's what it'll look like. Now, it's a little different. Do not, the percent is not a percent. That's a 1 rating. So on our DOK scale, that would be a 1. A 2% would be a 2, okay? And then, so that you understand how it's going to convert when I put it into the grade book, if you got a 1 on the pretest, if you don't do anything to learn material, your grade would be that. Okay? If you got a 0 on the pretest, your grade would be what it is, a 2, etc. Okay? So that's if you do nothing. And so since most people were a 1, that's why we need to work on stuff. Okay? As we go through, this will get filled in and it will kind of show you an average because I usually average things. I will unpublish the pretest after we've kind of gone through things because I never average your pretest into your grades, okay? But I want to put them on here so that you know. This isn't a place where I'm going to update grades readily. It's only going to be after we do like a pretest, a post-test, reassessment stuff. Sometimes I'll give you a quiz in class on Linkit, and that'll go in there, and I'll tell you when I do that. So then we can take a look at that. That way you know where you're at in your mastery. All right, the next thing I want you to do is go to Canvas, and under January 8th, you're going to click Haiku Learning Setup. And you're going to want to click the reflection sheet link. And then, of course, you need to go up to File, and make a copy. Now, in all caps, I wrote last name and first name. That means you need to put your last name and your first name. Put your name. Last time we did data binders, many people didn't put their name. I can't grade that. Okay? And you're going to hit share with the same people if you have that option. Also, just in case, go up and hit share. And then you're going to enter my email, which is mmartins@stjschools.org, and share that with me, please. All right, you're going to hit OK. Now you can edit. So you need your pretest score. So if we go back to your Haiku gradebook, you look where it says pretest 4A, and this person got a 1, so you put that score in. So pretest, and we're in Unit 4, Section A, so that's 4A. The score was a 1. Now I have to make my SMART goal. Quick review over SMART goals. SMART goals are specific, meaning I'm not just going to say on the next test. You're going to say on the 4A check or the 4A post test. I'm going to be very specific. Where I'm getting that 4A is Unit 4, Section A. In my grade book, it's called pretest 4A. That just means we're in Unit 4 and we're doing like the first section of it. So there's 4 sections. Remember how I kind of chunk your tests so they're smaller? There's 4 sections in this unit. So we're going to have A, B, C, and D. So my SMART goal I'm going to start off with, and you may kind of model mine if you would like, on the 4A, and you can decide the check or the post test. I might do the check because that's the next kind of quiz we'll take, so that's after you gain some knowledge. On the 4A check, that's our specific. Measurable, that means we need to give a number. Okay, we can't just say I'll improve. You have to say I will improve to, and give me a number. So maybe I will improve to a 2. It can be whatever number you would like. The highest number you can score on a post test or a check or a pretest is a 3. So don't make it over a 3, right? Is a 2. So we have it. It is specific. It is measurable because we have a number. Attainable. Attainable just means like you didn't do over a 3, like you can't get a 5. Or maybe you're just really struggling with this stuff and you think maybe you can, instead of saying a 3 by the check, maybe you're going to say a 2 by the check. And then your next goal will be by the post test, you get that 3. Like, you know, if you're struggling with it, you can be honest. Like your goal, it's perfectly fine to have your goal be a 2 for the first goal. But then once you meet that goal, your next goal can be to the 3. Relevant. You obviously are going to make a relevant goal, meaning it relates to what we're talking about. You're not going to say, I'm going to buy the chapter 5 test. Like, we're not doing anything involving that. And time-based. So in your reflection sheet, it technically is time-based because the time is when you take the 4A check. So since you were so specific at the beginning, you're pretty good. Might just want to add rating there. There's your SMART goal. Now, that is not a SMART goal. On the next test, we want to have that specific because it helps you get your time-based as well, all right? When you are done with this, here are your options. You have to go in order. The first thing you can do is finish the map from Wednesday. The video for it is under Wednesday's date. If you are not done with the map after I've given you 3 days, we need to have a conversation. Second option, after you finish the first one, is your 20% time. Okay. I know you guys mentioned it, but we do want to use our time with that. So whenever you have it, it's a really great time to do it because, yeah, it's not due till May, but we want them to be really good. So I'm trying to give you more time to do that as well. Thank you. Have a really great weekend.